got some legs already. Okay. Let me rather do this. Up. It's not gonna last very long. Okay. All right. My pieces. Hello, hello. Welcome. So I am going to be working on the Mar pants by Itzoma. I think that's how you say it. I'm supposed to interface this one. Okay, I'm gonna put that one to the side. So I'm gonna start by, hey, happy holidays. I'm gonna start by serging the pieces. This is like a silky fabric. Hey. All right, I just threaded it. Hopefully it's threaded right. We'll soon find out. Hey, RV. I feel like it's been a long time. I guess I was just here last week, but it feels like forever. Okay, I'm just checking my tension. I think it's okay. I'm trying to see if I needed to lighten it up a little bit. I think it's fine. So I'm still sewing for my vacation. I think last week we did swimsuit bottoms, and then I did the top like the next day or something. We cut out the top, but I sewed it like the next day. Today I'm making like some flowy pants out of this pretty like tiger print charmeuse fabric that I got at a local fabric store here. I've had it for a while. I actually was thinking about making a like a slip dress with it, but I don't really think slip dresses are my style. I have a couple of them and I do wear them, but I don't really like them. Like I don't feel good in them. So pants will be better. Hopefully. So there's two versions of these pants. One version has like the overlay on it, which is the version I made when I was testing. And then the second version is without the overlay. So plain in the front and elastic in the back. I was thinking about adding a pocket, but I decided against the pocket because I wanted to make sure the pants lay really smooth and flat. So we're gonna see, because I'm hoping, the nice thing about the overlay is that it covers up your fupa. And of course, if you don't have the overlay, then you don't get your fupa covered up. So we're gonna see how these look. Here we go. And these don't have a lot of pieces. It's like a front, back, front facing, and then a back waistband. Oh, pricey. You're aggressive. You're aggressive. There you go. What else am I taking? Oh, RV. I haven't even packed for London, and that's in a couple days. But I have been thinking about it. So I ordered a cover up. So this is what I thought. I figured I would do like themes. This is what I'm thinking. I'll have theme days for myself, even though it's just me. I mean, my partner will be there too, but he's not gonna dress up for themes. And plus he'll be working, so that's irrelevant. So I have themes. So one theme I thought would be like this fabric in black. Easy. So I was thinking I have a little bit of this left, like remnants. I might be able to put a little top together, a bralette or something, and I could wear that with the Blanton pants, which are made out of a black linen. These pants and a black top. So I have the Mercedes mock-up that we did like 2 or 3 weeks ago. We did that in order to prepare for my birthday dress, right? So the mock-up fit, so I could finish it up as a dress, or I could use it as a top, put the wire in it, and then maybe put like a bias binding or something on the bottom and corset it, or find a zipper. If I could find a separating zipper the right size, I could do a zipper. If not, then I could just corset it, and then I could wear it with these pants. Dang, I turned the heat on and now I'm hot. I'm hot because I'm sitting in front of this light. Probably have to turn the heat off. Thank you, Thai Boxer. So that's what I'm thinking. And then, so that's the black and like khaki color vibes. So we could probably pull a couple of outfits. I'm there for 5-6 days. So we could probably pull a couple outfits out of that color combo. And then the other color combo would be the ombre. So it's like the Caribbean crush, whatever. It's the orange that fades into the deep purple. So the dress, Mercedes from Vicky So's is the dress. If anybody's like, what dress? Mercedes from Vicky So's. That dress will be the birthday dress, the day I wear on my birthday. And it'll have the ombre. Then I'll have the red swimsuit. And I bought a ombre cover up in the same color palette as the dress. I also have that same fabric in an organza, and so I've been like, what am I gonna do with this organza? So I saw like some organza pants. They were on Fashion Nova website. Interestingly enough, I think it popped up in a Google search. I was like Googling for organza ideas, and it popped up. And so I could do organza pants in the ombre, and then I'd probably have some of the silk left over to do a top to match the pants. And so that could be like a couple outfits in the ombre. And then I thought about doing some blues because I do have Terrence's fabric. So I have like the set that I made, the top and the skirt. I also have that fabric in satin. I could make a quick dress. The dress that I intended to make and I never did. And then I also have it in swimsuit fabric. So I got 3 variations of that same pattern, and that could be like a day or 2 of looks. So that's what I'm thinking, RV. That's a very long way of saying I don't know, but I have thoughts on what I might take. It really depends on how motivated I am, because I'm leaving town. When I come back, I'll have 1 week before I leave. Not even a full week. I'll have 6 days before I leave for that trip. And so that's what I'm trying to do a little bit now. At least like I want to, before I leave, prep the dress. I'm not going to sew it. I don't have time. But prep it, have it ready to go. If I decide on the organza pants, I could also have that prepped. And so that way when I get back and I'm ready to sew, I could just do it. And it's more likely to get done. We'll see. Thank you for the flower. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. I'm excited too. It'll be fun. I have this other fabric which I made the Mar pants out of before, and I really wanted to make an outfit out of that, but I don't have time to make what I want to make. And the reason I'm really pushing to get the ombre stuff sewed up is because it's from Minerva, and you know, with Minerva, you have to use the fabric and post it within 2 months. It's been more than 2 months. I think I got it in September, maybe late September. So it's been about 2 months. It's been more than 2 months, but it's not been like a crazy amount of time, but it's been a while. So I want to sew that up and like photograph it. So I'm like, this is the perfect time, because when I originally asked for it, I asked for it to wear in August. So I think I asked for it in like June, but they didn't send it until months later, because like it's all silk. So with silk, they put you on a waiting list, and then like you can get no more than 3 yards. Well, they sent me 6 yards. I was like, thanks, because that's what I asked for. And I wasn't expecting to get it, and then they just randomly like dispatched it. So I was like, oh, but by that time the event that I was going to create the outfit for had already passed, and we were going into fall. So I'm like, what do I do with this summery fabric in, you know, the fall? Like, it's not hot here. Yeah, so I want to get that done, sewed up, get it done. So I can get that off my plate. I also have this other Minerva make over here, and I've already made it. I just don't really like it, so I haven't taken any pictures. Oh, the dress is okay. Actually, the dress needs to be hemmed. I feel like the dress needs more fringe, and then I made a capelet to go with it, and I don't like it with the capelet. So then the capelet is just out there by itself. And I think the capelet needs fringe, so it needs a little bit of work. But I'm thinking about taking that dress to London with me and just wearing it one day, just to check the box. And I'll work on fixing it how to my liking later. I tell you what, I'm tired of owning people's stuff. It's been high winds here. It was cold today too. I don't know if the winds were super high. It was windy. I didn't stay out there long enough, but it was supposed to be in the 60s. It only got to like 42 today. So I guess the weather changed. It's mine. Yeah, I could loosen the tension a little bit. Which one is that? The upper looper? Let's go. The bigger the number, the looser, right? Let me try that. See how I do. So that's wavy. Maybe I should loosen the lower looper too. All right, we got one part done. Let's do this one. I think this is the front leg. Okay, no, we don't want to do that. Or maybe, am I making it tighter? Let's put this one back on 4. Let's try 3. See what happens. Let's do it on the short end. So I can see. So I can see. Okay. The lower the number, the looser it is. I think. Hold on. No, I'm wrong. That's way more intense. I think I should read my manual. That's what it's giving. But when I had it on a thing, it was. I'm gonna leave it on 3. Boom. Put this on 3 too. Thank you for the flower. Thank you, thank you. Is anybody sewing tonight? Or is it just me? I said I could do an hour because I got to finish the mock-up for my pattern. I should have worked on it yesterday. I worked on it a few hours yesterday, but I should have worked on it longer. So I should have finished it. But I was lazy. I'm gonna try to work it out, RV. I think it's gonna be fun though. I need a hard reset. Are you gonna come to the BSN like cruise / meetup on an island, whatever it's gonna be, in next year in the winter? Anybody got New Year's Eve plans? Hey, Miss Alicia. Anybody got, you not sewing? Anybody got New Year's Eve plans? I don't. I'll be in the plane, so. But I love seeing like people who are starting to do their outfits and their dresses and stuff. I'm like, yeah, let me see it. These little tails off. You way across the map. Oh, that's true. That's true. It's probably gonna be in the Caribbean, but I don't know. I'm not planning it. I guess the closest thing to you would be like going to Cabo or something. Ugh. Okay. Figure out which way is the right side. Which way is the wrong side? Anyways, put these together. the earpiece out the way. Alright, we're almost there. We just have these 2 pant pieces. This should be the back. And then we can move to the sewing machine. Hey, Black Sewing Network. Does anybody have like New Year's resolutions, since nobody seems to be doing anything for New Year's? Word you wish people would use more. They trying to send me these Q&A sticker suggestions, but they're really lame. Like, no, I don't want to use those. Anybody make New Year's resolutions anymore? I do feel like that's very 2015. I want to hear it. This has been a blah year. You working on your sorry, not me asking and then throwing shade about them. Are they resolutions or are they just goals? You mapping out your fiscal year benchmarks. Yeah, I don't. Let me see. Maybe it's not the loopers. Maybe it's the second thread. Which is this one? I'm gonna try this. Okay. It feels like it's crunching it, which means the looper needs to expand. Let me try this. Meh. Don't know that did anything. Not me supposed to be the expert on the machine, and I don't even know how to change the tension. I do think that got tighter, so I think I went the wrong direction. So I'm gonna go this way and try it. That was better. Ooh, it's a whole split in my in my fabric. Dang, I'm twisted, but hopefully that's accounted for in the hem. I'm finna keep it moving. I can't recut this. I don't have enough fabric, so it is what it is. These pants take like, if you do this version, you probably need like 2.5 yards, but if you do it with the overlay, you need about 4 yards. Hey, NJ. So anybody besides Black Sewing Network got goals for 2026? Resolutions? You know what my resolution is? To lose 15 pounds. That's my resolution. Cause I done gained like 10. I done gained 10. I gained like 6 this year. Wait, no. Last time I weighed myself, yeah, I gained like 10. I gained like 10 pounds. So I need to roll it back. I need to roll it back. Push away from the table. Young lady, push away from the table. Okay. Cut this. This was a rough year though. For me, I need like a consistent routine life in order to stay consistent with my weight. If something in life changes, then it impacts my weight. So for example, like I went from working from home full time to going into the office full time. So whereas I may have built in time in my day to go to the gym during the work day, or just went for a walk or took a meeting walking, I lost that right when I went to the office. Then we went to the office and they implemented like an hour, 3 hours a week where you can use an hour of work every day of those 3 days to go to the gym. So then I started using the gym during work hours. One, it was a way for me to get away from my desk. And two, I needed to be in the gym. And we started going on walks or whatever as a team or by myself or whatever. So I was doing that, and it was like, okay, was I losing weight? No, but I was consistently not gaining weight. Then we got furloughed, and I was at home for a month and a half, and I kind of threw my thing up. So could I have gone to the gym? Yeah. Yeah, I could, but it was just, I didn't. Because my routine was off, so I wasn't really doing anything that I could have been doing. I was sewing a lot, trying to get some stuff done, but I was not in the gym like I should have been, and I was not taking walks in the middle of the day. Did I do some walks? Yeah, but was I doing them every day like I had been at work? No. So then I gained like 4 pounds during furlough. So, and I was eating snacks, and it's the winter time, so it's like I want to eat hearty food. I don't want a salad. Yeah. But I just need to find a more foolproof regimen for my wellness. That's all. Let me make sure. There we go. So this is my goal for 2026. Is to find a regimen, find a schedule that works, and stick to it. So also having to shift to evening workouts, because when I was at home, I used to work out in the daytime around 10 a.m. It was great because nobody's in the gym at 10 a.m. Just go over there, because all the people who come early in the morning are gone. The lunch crew has not come yet, and of course the evening after work crew is lit. But if you want to find a man, go after work. That's when the men be at the gym. The men who have jobs. or go at 5 a.m. But I'm not about that life. I feel like if you go to the gym at 5 a.m., you too serious for me anyways. You go too hard. You too serious. You ain't looking for a woman. You focus. You in the gym with your hoodie on. So, ladies, if you're looking for a man, in my observation, they are there in the evenings. 5:30, the gym is litty. I was also pole dancing more because I was like right by the pole studio, so I was trying to go to the studio like 2 times a week instead of 1. And I was still going to the pole studio actually because I had classes, but I was walking to the pole studio because it was walkable from work. It was like a mile away, so I would walk to the pole studio. So it was like another exercise, right? But I was not walking when I was coming from home. I was in a car. So anyways, 2025 sucks for fitness for me. It was not my best year, but hopefully I went to the gym today. Hopefully we can get it together. That is one thing I am concerned about, is consistently being consistent about my fitness. Why does a low key make me? Ugh, you are weird. I don't know. Let's see. Goodbye. These trolls be out here too deep. This is a sewing page, kind of. Anyways, okay. No resolutions. Also, I'd like to travel more next year. I didn't travel very much this year. I had a few trips, but not as much. But I'm kind of like that. Like, I'll have one year with a lot of travel, and then I'll take a break the next year, because I don't get to fly first class, and being in economy is exhausting, child. So I'll be like, I need a break. I need a break from all that, from the airport. I'm tired. I don't want to do it. I want to make it back to Italy because I want to go to Milan. And that was what I was supposed to be doing for my birthday, but the Cayman Islands thing came up, happened to be the same week, so I was like, well, that's my birthday trip, and I don't have to pay for it. Even better. But I want to go to Italy, to Milan. I want to, me and one of my friends were planning a trip to Barcelona, so we're going to go to Barcelona. And I would love to go somewhere in Asia, Bali, Japan. We have direct flights from Atlanta to Japan now. Thailand. I've not been to any of those places. I wouldn't mind go to India, but I don't want to go to India by myself. But I'll go to some places in China by myself, and I'll go to Thailand or Japan by myself. I don't care. Also, some of the Soul Girls, we're supposed to be getting together to do a trip. I don't know where we're going. I think Mexico, so Mexico is probably on the list too. I just say, yeah, I'm down. As long as I don't have to plan anything, I'll go. I don't like planning. Not trips, anyways. Okay. Everything except this front waistband is serged. This needs to be interfaced. So let's do that. I'm gonna turn y'all to the ironing board. Hey, Tygery. Do you know Stray Kids? No, I don't know any Stray Kids. All right, let me interface this. So we can serge it. I can't tell what's. You can't win. You can't break even, and you can't get out of the game. Okay. So I'm probably gonna. I have these sweatpants that I made, and I want a little hoodie to go with. And so I printed and put together the pattern So I got a pattern off of Vicky Sews. They're having a 50% off sale, and I have used all my free coupon, so I had to buy this one. And it was cool though. It was only 30 pages. I put it together. Where's my pressing cloth? Okay. Ugh. Where is it? Do y'all see it? Do you see what I see? Jeez Louise. Okay, I need to use something else then. I'm gonna use this. This is not a good pressing cloth. Oh, there it is. There it is. My second New Year's resolution is to get another ironing board cover. Jesus, that thing is disgusting. How was my day? Thank you. Are you talking about these pants? These potential pants? Or are you talking about the pants I'm wearing? My sweatpants. If you're talking about these sweatpants, I got these from Adidas at the outlet in the men's section. Don't forget to check the men's section, ladies. I'll be buying cute stuff at the men's section. See, the ones I'm wearing. Okay, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I got these from an Adidas outlet a year or so ago. They was cheap too. I want to say they was like on clearance for like 15 bucks or something. I wish they had a jacket to match. That would have been really nice. All right. Got that done. I'm going to charge this. It's my pedal. Hey, Guitar Ease. You thought it was Terrence's fabric? No. It does have the same vibe though with the swirlies. Okay. We are done with the serger. Let's see. So let's figure out what's the front, what's the back. I don't think it matters. Let me say I think this is the front. So I'm gonna turn this right side together with one of these joints. This is definitely the right side. I can tell on some pieces, but some I cannot, largely. Yeah. All right, let me iron this. Okay. I went back and forth with like, should I do French seams or should I just serge it? And I said, you know what? I don't have time for French seams. That add a whole extra hour to your project. Very nice to look at. Time consuming. So I'm gonna pin these because the fabric is slippery. I'm gonna probably change my needle to. Hey Mike. My day was good. Good. It wasn't too bad. If you're here, make sure you like the live. It was a little boring at work. Most people are still like on vacation or working from home, so I'm gonna work from home Wednesday, and I'm probably gonna spend a couple of hours at home tomorrow too. Cause guess what? The boss is out. I'm the boss, so I'm gonna do what I want. I'm gonna do what I want. The boss is out. So I'm just gonna pin this and clearly, oh wait, let me not do this way. I forgot these pants are weird. So the back is different than the front, I believe. Which one is this? This is the front, because the back has the bigger, because the front has a facing, but the back has a waistband. So I'm gonna have to do fronts and backs to backs. Okay, that's okay. So we can start with, damn, I didn't mean to do that. We can start with the backs. I forgot, because the front is flat and the back is a scrunch, so they're different. I believe this is the right side. Yeah. So in that case, I'm gonna sew this at the crotch. Change of plans. I forgot these are constructed a little different. Okay, cool beans. So Tydra, I've been watching your videos. I haven't watched all of them, but I'm pretty caught up on your like everyday video. How do you like posting every day so far? Like, do you think it's sustainable? Like, would you keep it up? Are you seeing growth in your channel? Are you seeing growth in yourself? I don't know. Okay, put that there. And put these two together. And then we can add the waistbands. So hopefully tomorrow I'll have some music. Carmen did send me a playlist. I just gotta figure out how it works. Haven't done that. Do my due diligence tomorrow to get some music. I'm getting my hair colored tomorrow too, which should be fun. Okay, got those. Let's move over to the machine. Down. Boom. There you go. Kind of close. There. This desk is a mess. Got hair bows and everything. Okay. I bought a thread that I hope would match. Close enough. I need a bobbin. The little one, the little cap. I am going to change the needle. To a microtex needle. I'm not keeping up daily, but I will show up often. You gain 50 subscribers, 35 more hours than last month. My revenue was less than last month. Oh, dang. Is it really? Is it your revenue related to people watching your videos, or like revenue related to going live? So I feel like I make most of my revenue live, even though I do make some, you know, some money on videos, but not much yet. But I don't have many watchers either. So then that. Oh, you know what? This isn't gonna thread this. Gotta do it the old-fashioned way. The eye is so small that the automatic threader will not thread it. Okay, here we go. We're in business. Let's sew up crouches. So, given your statistics so far, you make the most of your life too, yeah. Do you think the juice is worth the squeeze? Are you thinking about next year? I don't know the seam allowance. I guess it's 3/8. That's what we about to do. I did say I was gonna put the walking foot down, but it seems to be okay for now. I got a new toy today, guys. I got a ham, a bust ham for corsets. I have been wanting one, and I just got one. After doing Mercedes, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just get one. I'm collecting quite a few sewing hams around here, for sure. Second New Year's resolution. Oh, you know what? I want to sew up. I want to sew down my stash, and I want to get rid of some stuff too. I saw Terrence already started. Let me stick this somewhere. Oh yeah, I have made me a little coaster. I said I'm gonna keep this one for myself. I want to sew it down, sell some of it, and yeah, just get some of this fabric out of here. And I saw you, Tajri, very inspiring, getting rid of some of your patterns. I ain't got no patterns to get rid of. I need mine. I need these. I need all 500. Yes. But one thing I have doing, even when I buy new big 5 patterns, and the only ones I've been buying are the Nomis to support a couple people who I like. I've been getting them on PDF. I'm like, I'm not about to sew them right now. I don't need another folder up in here. So I'm like, when I'm ready, I'll print it. All right, I have to press these seams open. Put these pins away before they end up in my foot. I got 500. You want to make a corset from tapestry fabric? Oh, that'll be cute. That'll be cute. Do it. Do you have a pattern in mind, or like at least a design? I may do it next year. It's not bad. Okay. So when you say you might do it next year, do you mean you're gonna do it for 1 month next year, like next December, or do you mean you're gonna try to keep it up throughout the year? You have 500. Yeah, I'm sure I got 500. There's patterns everywhere in here. They like in this cabinet. I mean, in this. What is that? Whatever that thing is, shelving unit back here. There's some on this thing. There's some in the closet. Yeah. Then there's the printed PDF one. So there's a box of them in there. There's a box in the shelf. And then there's a bunch of them online somewhere in a folder. Only God knows. Okay, let me twist you guys a little bit. Close your eyes so I can come here to press. Not to promote consumerism, but I did see that Hobby Lobby has macaw packs for 50 cents. So if you have one near you and you want to go check it out, there you go. Only time I promote consumerism is if you buy a Vicky Sells pattern. You using my code. Otherwise, don't do it. But if you're gonna be there anyways, you might as well save a little money. That's how I see it. Like me, I use my own code today. Yeah. Yeah. And I started to use someone else's code, and I was like, why? What am I using somebody else's code for? They ain't using my code. I was tripping for a second. So I was like, oh, I'll give one of my favorite creators some play or whatever. And I was like, nah. Not son. Quickly changed my mind. So I was like, I'm going to save 20% now, and then I'm going to get that 20% later. Yeah. I messed that up. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I know it'll be more often. Me doing this much show me I can do it after work and being a mom. Look at that. Look at that. I can't do it. I can't do it. Nope. I can't even do twice a week. Jeez. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to do better. Not every day. But I just need to plan my life. I just need routine. I'm a Capricorn. I need stability. It just can't be ad hoc. It's gotta be routine. Just like the gym schedule, the posting schedule, the shooting schedule, everything needs some order to it. It's too chaotic right now. And it's unproductive. Or not as productive as it could be. Maybe I'll do like a little zigzag stitch down there. These pants are gonna be so pretty. Ooh. I've had this fabric for months. I was in like a little animal print kick for a while, and I was buying everything animal print. And I thought this was pretty. I have like 5 leopard print fabrics in my stash. In my stash, just like waiting. In the wings, like, are you gonna do something with us? Okay, I have my 2 fronts and my 2 backs. I'm gonna get some water for the iron. Because the iron was a little crusty. All right, back to the machine. I'm going to start with the front. This is the back. Yeah, this is the front. This is the front. So I'm going to start with the front, and I'm going to put the facing on the front. Moving on back. Okay. Oh, quick question. Is your fabric mark code one time use only? Yes. The $5 is one time only. You could try it again. I don't know if it works. You can make a different account. You can you can finesse the system probably, but yeah, you can only use that $5 code one time. Okay, I can't tell. I think this is the way to go. Why did I make this extra long? I remember cutting it longer. I don't remember why I cut it longer. Well, I'll leave it for now. It'll just get chopped off later, I guess. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe I was just giving myself some wiggle room. Yeah, it's only one time. I do have an affiliate link that you can use if you just like you're shopping there and you be like, you know, I want to support Shamir. Okay, then you can use the affiliate link. It gives me a kickback. I think it gives me 10% of whatever you purchase. Is it 10%, 5%, something? But it doesn't save you any money. So at that point, it's more of a I F with you. So I'm gonna go through the trouble of finding your link and using it, but it doesn't save you any money, unfortunately. I wish they give me something that would save you money every time. And like for Fabric Mart, I only get gift cards, so they don't pay me in cash. They pay me in gift cards. So they give me like a gift card at the end of the month. Okay, the affiliate link should be in my bio. Link in my bio. Don't know if there's a link in my bio here. If it is, it should be in there. If not, send me a DM on Instagram. I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you. And the Vicky Souls code, you can only use it once per month. So that's why you have to log in to use it. Because you can only use it one time per month. So get everything you want at one time. The Minerva one, you can use that whenever. You can always save 10%. Is it 10% or is it 5%? I think it's 10%. So Minerva, you can save 10%. Is that all? Is that all the discounts I got? I think so. Oh, I got Logan, London. I don't know how they pronounce their name. Crafts too. You can save 10%, I believe. I used the code the other day. Actually, I bought some black corduroy from them, and I used my own code. I don't know if I like the corduroy though. It looks kind of polyester or something. I was like, let me press this and then I'll understitch. Oh no! I gotta unpick that. I sewed it closed. And I want it to be open because I want it to lay right. Yeah, it's over there. I'm still gonna make my pants with it. I just bought enough to make a pair of pants. But I was surprised. I'm used to cotton corduroy. I don't think that's cotton. So I was like, Usually, I'm very impressed with them, but I did not like that. But I heard they have nice denim. The brocades are very beautiful, so there's that. But it was affordable, because corduroy can be very expensive, you know. Well, I guess very expensive is relative, but it's one of those things you don't really find on sale, I guess. So you gotta pay full price. Everywhere I was seeing, it was like 16, 18, 20 something dollars a yard, and I can't remember what it was there, but there at least I had a promo code, so I was able to save a little bit of money. Okay, I'm gonna understitch. This so that it's hidden. So we can go back here to the ironing board. let's put these here to the side and we'll work on the back. Now the back does need an elastic. Let me make sure I'm only supposed to cut one of these. It says one. Okay. How big is that? That's not quite 2 inches. Let's fold it in half. Alright, I'm just looking for elastic. I know I just bought some. Let's see how thick this one is. It's 1.5 inches. This will do. So I know it doesn't need to be as big as this. Let's make it half this size. Okay, I'm gonna do it half the size of the back. I'm not reading the instructions and I don't fully remember how to do these because I didn't do it this way. So that's what we're gonna go with. Okay. I missed any comments. Here we go. Anybody watch Emily in Paris? I know I asked last week and nobody had watched it yet. So where are we with that? I kind of don't want this in the seam allowance, so I'm going to bring it down a little bit. I don't know, half might have been aggressive, but oh well. Done well. Stretch this whole way, or am I gonna need a larger piece? Not as stretching now. Okay. Okay, I think I should stitch this first and then stick it on. Oop, that didn't go well. That did not go well. I have to pull from both sides. Oh shit, I was trying to do middle. Elastic. Really. It's hard to see because it blends in with the serger thread. She kind of made me. You binge watch all of it? Wait, who irritated you, Emily or her? Wait, so you seen season 5? So who irritated you, Emily or her bestie, Mindy? I mean, cause okay, she is a little bit aggy, but season 5, Mindy was aggy. Not twisted. Yeah. Slipped. I slipped. The ghetto. The elastic. Get out. Get out of the seam allowance. There must be a better way to do this. Alright, here we go. My machine is sick of me. We ricocheted a little bit right there. That's all right. Now, the tricky part, attaching this to this. All right, here it goes. And we don't know who she want to be. She sure don't know who she want to be with. Well, you know what? She do know who she want to be with. She want to be with the chef. She want to be with the chef. She want to be with Gabrielle. But Gabrielle is messy. That whole Camille stuff, that was messy, but it was also kind of her fault for getting involved in that. Knowing, you know what I mean? When she found out, she should have backed off, but she didn't. He didn't. And it just got real messy. Could be like, Camille. Camille. Hey, cousin. So everybody's like, oh, I hope she goes to Greece next. I'm using my mouth because it's mine, but don't recommend using your mouth for sewing. Okay, here we go. I'm going to try to attach this small piece of elastic to these big pants. Alright, here we go. We'll do the best we can. Oh wait, what's happening? Oh, I didn't even know. I done broke the needle. Sheesh. It's sitting over here. Okay. Cool. Not a problem. There's more where that came from. I was supposed to get off here at 8. Oh wait, I need the needles though. Actually, I'm gonna go back to the thicker needle for this since I'm terrorizing my machine. With this tight elastic. There's a bent pin down here. Might as well stick this in here too. But the good thing is we're almost done. What am I working on? Oh, I'm working on some pants. I'm using the Mar pattern by Izama. But basically, I'm just making a basic pair of like flowy pants. But the back has an elasticated waistband, and the front is just a facing, so it's flat in the front. And I may have cut my elastics too small, but I don't have the instructions here with me, so I don't know. I don't know how long the elastic is supposed to be. I just made it half, and half is aggressive, but we're making it work. We've broken one needle, but that's okay. That's pretty good because my track record. I put this machine through the ringer. Okay, here we go. Try it again. Just gonna back stitch it. Did you work on your is it Rowena bag today? Are you feeling better? Hey, Dr. Hell. Hey, girl. Hey. Okay. Here we go, y'all. Again. Let me see. I need to use an extra finger. I don't think that's gonna work. I need a pen. it to the end. Let's see what this look like thus far. Okay, that's not bad. When am I leaving? Alfie and the best friend. He catching feelings after her proposal. Yeah. I love Alfie though. So we ain't gonna speak too much on Alfie. But I do love me some Alfie. She crazy though. Because Alfie, I feel like he kind of like a little playboy or whatever. But he like really want to be with somebody. You know what I'm saying? At least I think he really want to be with somebody. But I think he just be chasing the wrong girls. Because it's kind of like, I know you only chasing them because of the show. And you gotta be chasing them, I guess, to stay relevant. But I'm like, honestly, you could do better than both of them because they kind of confused. Is it just because they speak English? Like, what's going on? What's going on? Can I stretch this far? Not really. Get a little bit more. But Alfie and the best friend, I was like, Mindy, girl code. Like, what's going on, babe? What's going on, babe? Okay. I should be able to reach from here. Barely. Barely. Alright. Here we go again. Alright, let's see if we can make it this time. We need to get all the way to the end. Let's go. Damn, that we got close though. It's just that end. You know what I'm gonna do though? I'm just gonna sew it going the other way. This don't even have no stretch in it. This part right here. So let's just tack that down. We broke another needle. Legato. Did we make it across though? Cause I'm 2 for 2 now. All Emmy was doing for her, she should feel bad. I know, she had that girl up on her crib. Up in her crib. The struggle of that is getting his waistband on. Okay. Okay, let's see. It's just that little piece there that is not caught. I wonder if I could just serge it off. Like, maybe. Hopefully I don't break the serger needles too, y'all. Let's try it. Because the sewing machine is struggling. But the serger will struggle too. So, with these elasticated situations. So let's try it. Let's see here. Okay. Here we go. Let me make Make sure the fabric is out of the way because don't want to eat in the wrong thing. Oh wait. There we go. Without killing the needle. Praise be unto thee. Okay, boom. Let me make sure, because you know sometimes you be catching stuff in the serger. So here's the back. Now all we have to do is put the front to the back and then finish. Besides the hem, of course. So I forgot how she did this. I feel like she did. Did this a certain kind of way. She do it like this. I stitch this like this. Yes. Okay. So you got a sandwich. Let me just cut this off. Extra. I don't know why I did that. Oh, Julian has entered the chat. He like, he's stressing my machine out a little bit. It's cool though. She survived, so it worked. We didn't break any needles. We didn't break any blades. Intact. Okay, so I'm gonna put right sides together, and the way this goes, this facing folds over here. Okay, and then I'm gonna pin this. I think she felt bad, but I'm trying to see what she about to do with Nikolai, whatever his name is. Like, is she gonna get back with him, and then she gonna, like, is it gonna work out? Like, is he gonna really, is he changed? Is he really changed? Or is she gonna run off with Elfie? Because Mindy know how to mess up a good thing. I actually liked her with the little band dude. I thought he was really sweet for her. But I don't know. He started acting funny. He started acting funny. Well, I know Eve started watching, but she is behind. She hasn't finished all of it yet. I slick want to watch season 5 again, but I don't have time to sit around and watch TV. I have to sew this darn dress. But all I want to do is eat popcorn and watch TV. Now the hems match because, well, I hope I made these long enough, because I don't know if I added, well, I did add some length to the pattern. How much is that? 2 inches. Hope that's enough. All right, got one side pinned. We need a needle though because we broke that one. That's why I have so many, because I break them. doing shit. Some would say if you break needles all the time, you can't sew. Oh well. It is what it is. But I haven't broken a needle in a while because I haven't been sewing nothing crazy. I ain't sewing no thick fabrics or nothing. By the way, guys, I want an Aliso iron, so I'm about to give me a little mini. I just need a little pressing board. Go with it. Then I don't have to keep going to the ironing board. So shout out for Diana and her 50th birthday and her giveaways. So I finally got me one. I started to email Lisa and be like, hey, let me get an iron. But I didn't. And now I don't have to. One less thing I have to promote. Because I'm sure if I ask for an iron, they're going to be expecting a poster sign. Like, I ain't got it. Oh, this ain't got a thread. I got sit then. All right, here we go. Why did I pin it that way? Oh, Julian, are you still here? Hey, Armina. You will post away? You have one. You have a mini. Julian, I was going to ask you which way to loosen the tension on the B68. Do the numbers go up or do the numbers go down? I'm trying to figure that out earlier. Because I needed to loosen the tension a little bit for these pants, for this fabric, but I don't think I figured it out. I ended up going back to the standard. Let's see. I have the big one, not the little. Oh, okay. But you do have a mini iron though, don't you? You need a mini iron because you be doing all them little scraps. Well, if you want, you can have mine. I've been wanting one, but I'm not married to it, so. Cause I need a big dog. Know what I'm saying? I need a big dog. I need a big dog to make these clothes. But you know, I'm getting my quilt bag next year. Next year. Eh. Eh. Okay. I was going back through our text messages. Actually, not text messages, but group text. Because I was considering making that dress by Robert Woods, and then I was like, nah, I'm not ready for that level of quilting. I'm not ready. And those patterns were they like 20 pounds, 30 pounds? Something. They weren't cheap patterns. So I was like, if I buy this pattern, I gotta make it. So I said, maybe not. Oh, I dropped a pen. It's gonna be in my foot. Okay, what are we doing with time? It's getting late. Hey, Laquita. Hey, Monica. Thanks for sending me a gift. Okay. Let me cut off some of these strings. Not cute. Not to be elitist or whatever they be saying about people who like to sew properly, but I don't see how people can keep all those strings in their garment. I'm just saying. I didn't catch this. Oh my god, this is so ghetto. Why I didn't catch? You just want to make a fool out of me on live. Like how? Tell me how. Laquita, what you about to make with that red fabric that you keep steaming? Are you about to make a coat? Okay. Let's try that again. Yeah. You were lined up in pen. What they be calling it? People who like to press their seams on threads, classes. What is it? I'll be like, y'all off the chain. You can get an iron at the thrift store. But you need to press them seams. Okay. There we go. All right, we got one side. Pants, Biggie sells. I'm matching the Hillary trousers with the Carla. I think I have the Carla. I don't have Hillary. I tell you, rolling your eyes at the people on Threads who can't afford to iron. Also, never mind. I'm just not gonna say that because I also feel like sometimes if you're sewing because no, you're not sewing because honestly, it's cheaper to go to the thrift store. It's cheaper to go on Shein and buy fast fashion. It's cheaper to do all of that than it is to try to buy a sewing machine and go and mend clothing or make a dress out of curtains or whatever you're trying to do. No. If you're poor, you're not spending. If you're poor, you don't have time to try to make a dress out of curtains because you have to go to work. So, I think that argument is dead in the water. So, therefore, if you can't afford the hobby to do it right, don't do it. I mean, some basic things, you know, some needles, a sewing machine, some thread, and iron. Basics. Because hobbies are expensive. Even like pole dancing. It's expensive to take classes. You don't see young people in pole classes. You don't see poor people in pole classes. Like everybody is like a working professional, doctors, lawyers, teachers, whatever. They all have jobs or their husbands got money. It's not a poor people's sport, even though people think, oh, they look down. I'm like, no. These are your colleagues up in here. And the same thing with sewing. It's like, you can be frugal, but you got to have some disposable income. And if you can't get you a $10 iron, then this ain't for you. That's rude. I take it back. Y'all gonna cancel me. I take it back. It's for everybody. Okay, I'm finna go over here to the iron, to my dirty ironing board. Some people be saying it's classes because they be like, what if you can't afford an iron? And it's like, then you can't afford sewing probably. Let's be real. Unless you're gonna do it with a hand needle. It's just an expensive thing to do. It is. Ooh. Okay, I should have did this with the walking foot on. That's alright. I'll do the other side. I think they're lazy, and I also think people just like to have something to argue about online. I agree. I think you're just lazy if you don't want to iron. You don't got nothing to do with. If you can afford the fabric, you can afford the iron. Shit. You could borrow an iron from someone too. I might redo this side, but not today. Thank you, RV. Right. It's like you do spend all this time and it look a mess. Why? Why even bother? This seam look crazy. Well, it doesn't look crazy, but it's not that amazing. So I'm gonna redo it, but we're gonna move on to the other side for now. Cause I can't be here all night. I gotta move on to another project. Okay, but I do wanna at least put them together. for you all. Exactly. If you can afford a machine, you can afford the iron. Let's be for real. And people are resourceful. You find a way to get the things that you need, want, or need. So you can get that iron. You can enter the giveaway and win the iron like I did. There you go. There you go. Why did I sew that like that? Why? Okay. If I did French seams, we would be here at 10 o'clock. Okay, I'm gonna pull this down. Oops. Am I gonna pull this down? I'm gonna pull the plastic thing off of it. Uh-oh. Yeah. Is it on here? Nope. I think it's on there now. Oh, you want an industrial? Hey, Sin. That is the move. I need to find them giveaways. Who giving away the industrials? Especially like a cylinder arm. Yes. And I'll be in my bag making bag. My bag making bag. And I'll be trying to make me a leather jacket. Because I really want to make a leather jacket. But I know if I try to make a leather jacket, halfway through the thing, I'm gonna have to get this service. Timing gonna be off. 12 needles gonna be broken. It ain't worth it. I wanted to make a bag for my vacation, and I was thinking about making the Ashley by Renee, and then I thought about it, and I was like, I don't want to carry that big old bag on vacation. I just need something cute and small. So I'm going to rethink that. See if I have time to squeeze in a little bag. Maybe a little envelope clutch or something. I don't know. But we'll see. That does not match up. We'll see what happens. I probably need to buy some new pins too. These things raggedy. It's always something. Let's see. It was a buy something and be entered in a type of giveaway. Spent $20 on one machine, but now I got two essentially the same machines. I use one for bags and one for heavy duty garments. Okay. You have a huge sewing space too. I only have this little room right now. So if I get an industrial, it need to be one in a like little small table. Not the big table. There's nowhere for it to go. Okay, let me see. Did I put the thing down? you're wondering why it sounds like that, it's because I put the walking foot down. So it's a little louder. And I'm trying to keep the it'll be nice if I had a straight line. Reduce the tension. I'm gonna oh, you know what? This is shit. So Laquita, have you made a leather jacket yet? Thank you. I got this at my local fabric store. That was a part in the year where I was like really making sure it caught, because you know last time I didn't catch it. I was really into my animal prints. I just kept buying leopard print shit. I was like, oh, this would be a cute jacket. This would be a cute skirt. This would be a cute dress. And I have all these. I mean, have y'all seen anything leopard print on my timeline? No, they're all just in the shelf. They're all just in the shelf. I just kept buying leopard prints, and this is the only, because I don't really like zebra, to be honest. But this kind of felt like, it is zebra, but it kind of felt tigerish because it's brown. Maybe it's tiger, I don't know. I just thought the colors were pretty enough. I really like leopard, cheetah, and I just kept buying all the animal prints, and I ain't made nothing with them animal prints. And I thought this was gonna be a slip dress, but slip dresses don't look good on me, so I never made it. You know how you keep, it's a trend. It was a trend. I don't know if, are the girls still wearing slip dresses? I don't know. I have some slip dresses. I do wear them, especially when I just kind of want to throw something on quickly or going to a dinner or something. But I don't think it's flattering. It just, I don't have like an extreme curvy figure. So it just looks like, because it's like it'd be like tight across the boobs, tight across the hips, and then it's all loose in the middle. Or if it's more curvy, then it's loose in the hips and just kind of hanging. I don't know. I just, and I don't like cutting things on the bias. I know that's supposed to be like more luxurious, more advanced. But honestly, when I cut things on the bias, it's probably just me. I just feel like the fabric is twisting around me. I hate bias cut things. So, anyways. And then I thought that this could be a cute skirt. So what I would in mind is maybe a bias cut skirt, a maxi. I started to buy the Vicky So's one and try it for this, but I just thought I would probably wear pants more than skirts. So I just went pants. Dang, am I burning the fabric? burning, not burning, but ironing wrinkles into the fabric with the steam. I think this is better with the walking foot. Yeah. All right. That looks better. Okay. Now we can just sew the middle, and we're done for today. I will hem these when I get back from vacay, but I will go ahead and sew this up. So these weren't bad. This is a cute pattern. I really like it with the overlay, but didn't have enough fabric for the overlay. If you're interested in a loosey-goosey like palazzo pant pattern that has the flat front with the elastic in the back, I do recommend this one. I think she drafts really well, and the link is in the bio. I don't get a kickback, so it's, if you want it, you want it. I'm not trying to sell you anything. Just saying, it's a nice pattern. I don't see that many of these kind of patterns anymore. I feel like I used to see this all the time back in the day, but not as much anymore. Maybe in the indie space, but not in the big five, maybe. So if you're looking for one, here is one for you. I love the slip skirts too. Oh wait, I have to back it up. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. Okay. You made a crop one in a trench coat years ago. Oh, wait, you made a leather trench coat, girl? Oh, okay. I got Spencer. I printed it out. I've even cut it out. But I'm not going to make it out of leather. I ain't got no leather. Oh, I do have some leather, but it's not garment weight leather. It would have to be cut down. Which is what I'm planning to do. Have it cut in half or whatever. I ain't got there yet. Let's see. Let's switch this side. But yeah, Spencer will be fire in leather. Yes. I'm gonna make it out of like something trench coaty fabric. I was trying to get something from Minerva. Minerva straight ignored my email. They straight ignored me, and I was like, all right then, cool. But they but then the next month I asked for some twill or something. Yes, I asked for some twill, which should be here soon. It's like black and white, because I wanted to make that Gucci outfit that Auntie Carol made. And I was like, if I ever find some fabrics that are the same but in different colors, I'll make it. And I found it on their website, and I was like, oh, let me see. So they gave me that. But when I asked for the trench coat fabric, they ignored me. So I do have it cut out, ready to go. I love it. Everybody was talking about they think the buttons are too far apart. And I'm like, that is cute. That is super cute. Anyways, I hope you make it out of leather. That's me with leopard print. That's you too, Sin. They still wearing them. They make me look like SpongeBob. I like the slip skirts better. Yeah, you gotta cut the front and the back on opposite biases to stop it from twisting around you. Oh, thanks for the tip. I don't know if I did that. I don't know if I did that. Because if it wasn't drawn in opposite directions on the pattern piece, then I probably cut it all in the same direction. And maybe that's why it feels like it's twisting around me. I'm just like, this is not comfortable. I don't get it. Okay, that's a good tip. Hey Anna, Fabric Wholesaler got the mason tool. That'd be good for it. The buttons are perfect. I love the buttons. I do love the skirts too. Sin. Lord, I don't know what's to become of my hem because it is not even on these inner thighs. So I'm sure it's my cutting because I just like quickly like I didn't even use a rotary blade, which I know I should have for this. So I know it's my cutting. It's a hot mess. We're gonna see. I can always add a cuff, I guess, if it's not long enough. We'll see. I can maybe do like a very narrow hem if I have to cut some of it. I'm gonna start from the center. Yeah, I've never made a bias skirt. I've only made a couple of dresses on the bias, and one of them I hated that pattern. I'm not gonna say the girl's name, but that pattern was trash. I cut that pattern down so many sizes to get it to finally fit. And how she had it on the picture, it was not how that pattern was designed. I'm like, you modified that dress for the photo, and then you sold us the BS that was in the envelope. I hate that. I was like, nah, this dress, that pattern, what you got going on the pattern, that ain't the same dress. I'm not gonna blast you on the radio, but I ain't gonna say her name. But if you DM me, I'll tell you don't buy that pattern. It's good. But I did wear it after I cut it down like 4 inches all the way around and shortened it significantly because it was a hot mess. I did wear it as a mini dress. I wore it once, and then I cut it as a top, and I wore it to, and I wear it to work. I still wear it. I wear it to work as a top. And it's one of those that has a little button in the back with the little keyhole so you can get your head through. And people always think that my shirt is unbuttoned until they like lift my hair up and they're like, oh, I thought your shirt was unzipped. Because it has a zip to the little keyhole to the button. I'm like, no, it's zipped up. It's just a little keyhole right there. They always think my shirt is open. I should have solved this the other way. In the back, it's just like a split. It was a bias cut dress with a like a tall cow neck. And on the cover of the envelope is blue. The dress is blue. And the girl has a bob. I feel like you didn't, because it's a big 5 pattern and you don't even. Oh, yes. Wait, did you like it? Did it fit you how you thought? Does it look like the picture to you? She don't have a bob? I think that girl got a bob. Is the dress blue on the cover? And the so long she make it in the brown suede. DM me, girl. Cause you wanna know. Okay, here we go. On the other side. The other bias cut dress I made was a Vogue pattern. I like the pattern. I like the dress. I just don't like the feeling of it twisting around me. And I don't. The hem was so crazy on that thing. I was like, did I stretch the fabric out? Did the fabric just give up on life? I mean, I know with bias cut stuff, the hem does things and you have to true it up after you let it hang, but that thing was crazy looking. I was like, it ain't for me. It ain't for me, Lord. It ain't for me. But I have worn that dress too. I think maybe it's just above my skill level. You know? Sometimes you just have to be like, it's me. It's me. But that other pattern, that wasn't me. That was her. Actually, I'm not gonna blame her. It was probably just her design. She probably did not draft the pattern. But when she got the pattern and she sewed the pattern and she photographed the pattern, she photographed it and designed it to how she wanted it to look on her, not what was in the pattern envelope. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, these different patterns. You made it too tight across the bust, but I have, so I'm gonna try to a broad back adjustment the next time. Oh, okay. Yeah, that is the thing with those dresses. It's like they don't design them with shape usually, or they either overshape it or they don't design it with enough shape. And so it's like tight here, loose here, tight here. It's just like it to me. They only look great, I guess. One, if you get the fit really well, so you do a lot of mock-ups and tailor it so that it's gonna drape beautifully up around your curves. Or you're just real thin, straight up and down, and it just hangs on you like a slip. And then you could kind of style it or whatever and zhuzh it up. Because if you got curves, the patterns, they don't. My son. Alright, this is the last little stitch. And I'm going to get out of here. I'm not yapping. need to figure out what I'm packing. Oh, for Wednesday. I have not thought through what we wearing when we go to London. What are we wearing? Ouch. Where is my sleeve board? Slash fur. We'll do this. How the hell is that so off? I need to clean my iron. Oops. Alright, I hope I didn't make the elastic too tight. Because we made that elastic a little. I feel like these pants need some binding in them. I would love to be one of those seamstresses that put binding on everything on the inside and be like, ooh, that is fancy. Like, yes, girl, you got time. You got time. But sometimes I do spend time doing binding. And then I wear it, you know, because I don't typically wear things right away. Sometimes, but whenever I try to make an outfit for an event, that never goes. I never end up finishing it in time. So usually I get to wear my things a little later. And then I forget that I did something special on the inside. And it's like a nice surprise when I look and I'm like, oh, look at you, girl. Not you put binding in here. Ugh. You showing out. That's nice. Okay. Pants are done. See, I feel like a little, at least on the waistband, a little binding would be like a nice touch. Let's flip it out. Let's see what we got here. Ugh, I gotta iron it. It's all wrinkled. These really need to be steamed. Anyways, here they go. I'll now actually probably, I might tack my facing down in the front. We'll see. So, front of the pants. And then here is the back of the pants. They got a little scrunch. And let's see, I'll put them on for you. I'm gonna leave because if I turn you that way, you'll see my reflection. If I turn you that way. Oh, thank you for the floating heart. Oh. My broad back adjustment. I love the way it looks, but it's a very occasional thing for me. Okay, I'm going to be right back. All right, gang, we're in luck. They fit. Oh, now I wish I had put pockets. Okay, so anyways, smooth waistband in the front, and then in the back, we got our elastic. So they're very roomy, very comfy. Let me see, move this back a little bit. They are, they're a good length if I'm gonna wear like a flat shoe. If I'm gonna wear a heel, I would like them to be maybe like an inch longer. I do have some more fabric, so I might go in and add a little cuff at the bottom. I'm not above that. I'm not above that. Thank you. But yeah, they turned out super cute. They don't show your fupa too much. Here's my fupa. It's there, but it's not like, you know what I mean? Maybe I'll drink some juices and some lemon water and see what we can do by what we can do by January 9th. Where am I going? January 8th, 9th, whatever. So we'll see what we can do. But yeah, these are cute. Little fun pants. I like that it's clean in the front. So yeah. No, there's no pockets. So this pattern initially did not come with pockets. I want to say in the last iteration, she does provide you with pockets. I didn't bother to reprint this because this, like, you know, is an expensive pattern to print. It's probably 3 pages. Yeah, it's probably 3 pages. So I didn't reprint the pattern after testing, but I do think if you buy the pattern, it does come with pockets. Obviously, I could have taken some pockets from another pattern or drafted some pockets, but I was thinking that I wanted to make sure that it was like nice and clean in the front, like it didn't have like any bulkiness sticking out. So I opted, I'm trying to see, put it down. I opted to forego the pockets for this one. But after I made it, I'm a little bit remorseful. Like I feel like maybe pockets would have been nice somewhere to put my hands, but you know, it's all good. Thank you. I'm single if you're sending money. Thanks everyone. Thank you, thank you. All right, well, I'm gonna head on out. You guys will see these later when I'm on the beach or the island or whatever you want to call it. And I'll figure out what kind of top we're gonna do with this. I think I'm going to use this one. But I'll tuck it in. That's a lot. That's a lot of titty. That's a lot of tit. So we could use this top. I don't know. So anyways, we'll see. We'll figure it out. I'm sure I got some kind of black shirt in there. Anyways, bye y'all. Have a good night. Thank you.